This is probably going to sound a little out of left field. What else is new on my channel? But I was thinking the other day about the way that physical challenges and things that seem like setbacks to those who are within the norm of what we consider able-bodied, physical challenges and setbacks can often be a source of creativity, of looking for alternate ways of doing things that wind up being different and better than what people are used to. You understand the general point I'm trying to make, but here's the specifics that occurred to me. I can think of two different musicians who turned setbacks to creative advantage in ways that changed entire fields of popular music. And I'm thinking specifically of Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath and Joni Mitchell. Famously, Tony Iommi was working as some kind of laborer when the band was getting started and was using some kind of machine press and actually clipped off the ends of a couple of fingers on his fretting hand. And it wasn't something that permanently set him back, but he did have to adapt the way he played. And one of the solutions he came up with was loosening the strings on his guitar so that he could fret them more easily with these partially damaged fingers, and thus was inspired or born the tactic of down-tuning guitars for heavy metal. I mean, millions of people down-tune their guitars at least some of the time for certain things that they're playing. And this is all about somebody's physical adaptation that they had to make in a crisis. Similarly, Joni Mitchell is known for alternative guitar tunings that gave a lot of her best work in the 70s a kind of a jazzy sound or feel, and that was partly deliberate on her part, but she also came forward eventually and said she had polio as a kid and she was left with some permanent muscle weakness, and these tunings made it easier for her to create the chords that she wanted to make. And then as a side effect, she got to play around with some sounds and some chord shapes that nobody else would have thought of. This isn't to say that our physical or emotional challenges will ever necessarily feel fun to us, but it is to say that adapting to them and discovering what we can do, even if it's very different from what others expect or are able to do with their body or their mind, often serves us very well. And without getting into inspiration porn, I notice that I grab onto stories like that because they remind me that I have faced challenges that I didn't expect and have done okay as a result, even if I don't get the results that I might have gotten if I were a different person. And I hope that saying this is some kind of help to anybody else out there who's wondering how to get started or how to press on given that they're having challenges. Hey, listen, I'm just coming back from COVID. My lung health is not what it was a month ago when I was tearing up the cobblestone streets in Mexico. And I don't know how long my recovery process will take. I only started testing negative about 6 days ago. I'm getting a little bit better every day. I have no idea what my new normal will be. But I do know that, challenges aside, I'll adapt somehow. And I think that's the name of the game. I intend to adapt with as much strength and stamina and good health as I can, no matter what that ends up looking like. Hey fam, if you've made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you. Second of all, if this video or any of my others have entertained you, made you smile, taught you something, given you some support on your own journey for mental or physical health and fitness, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if that's too much of a commitment right now, please at least give it a thumbs up. You'd be amazed how much that does for the engagement on a YouTube channel like mine. As I film this, I'm closing in on making my 100th clip. And old timers on YouTube will tell you that that's probably the minimum you need to get noticed by the algorithm. So I'm hoping as I get to that point and as I close in on 6 months to a year of making these, that the algorithm will start to prioritize me higher, and your thumbs up or a comment or a subscription will bolster that process. I don't object to making money at this, but right now I'm not sponsored. I'm not charging anything. I'm really doing this as a labor of love because of how much benefit I've gotten from this myself. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your attention. Go kick some butt, including your own, in a good way. Love ya.